Hello everybody and welcome back to my first ever Hearthstone video. So today I wanted to make a video where I was just going to play a bunch of games with different decks I have, but instead of that I figured, I've returned to this game for the first time since I think 2016, so I was like, let's see what decks I can build, and since I've been gone for so long I don't have a lot of cards. So what I considered doing was taking the cards I have, which is limited to I think years 1 and 2, and building decks for either new or returning players that aren't just in the base 30. So like if I come in here, new deck, let's just say, I don't know, Mage. I have the base and then I have 6 for Brain and 14 for Magical Duo. So I don't have a whole lot of cards for, like, here, we'll look at Rogue, because this was my main back in the day. I have some from Shattered Secrets and some from Scoundrels. So I don't have a whole lot of cards, so I was like, well, let's go over some decks that I've made since I don't have a whole lot of stuff to work with, and we can try to make some that could win you some games being a newer player. So I have this one which I made. Basically the deck is kinda crowd control, but keeping yourself from getting hurt at the same time. Not like overloading it with taunt cards, which taunt cards make it to where your minions can't attack the face of the opponent or you if they're your cards until the taunt minion is out of the way. So I have things like this makes my weapon cost less. Every damaged character on the field, which I think that's just mine, I could be wrong. This guy gains 1 attack. Whirlwind deals 1 damage to everybody on the field. Gives me armor when friendly minions take damage, which works with this as well. This deals 1 damage to a minion and gives it 2 attack, so he has, I'll hit him for 2 damage, he'll gain 2 attack, so he'll be a 3-1 instead of a 1-3. I have this, which just destroys a damaged minion. Hit him for 1 with this guy or something, just bonk, deal a little damage to myself, and then remove that character from the game. This, deal 2 damage to a minion, which I normally use to just outright kill a minion, but if it's a bigger health, like a 3, and I kill it, it gives me a free card. Stage hand, random minion in your hand, so if you have a bunch of minions, this will randomly give one of them 1-1. There's my weapon, which works with this, so it costs 1 less. So instead of being a 3-cost weapon, it is now a 2-cost weapon. Frothing Berserker, whenever a minion takes damage, gain 1 attack. That also goes with Whirlwind and Slam and everything like that. I have 2 of those. I was playing against a friend the other day with this card, actually, and I used 2 Whirlwinds, and he went from being, I think it was 3-5 or something like that, to he had 16 attack, and my friend had 15 health, so I did half of the game in 1 turn with this card. I have this, it's a random spell, minion, and weapon, so that's pretty good. And since I only have 1 weapon in this deck, as far as I know, yeah, I only have 1 weapon in this, so it gives me the War Axe as soon as I play it. And then this, the next minion I summon as Rush. Rush makes it to where instead of your card having to wait a turn to attack a minion, it attacks immediately. And then we have Warsong Outrider with Rush. It's a 5 damage Rush, though, so that can take out an enemy bigger minion or a smaller one just to deal big damage. This guy, Frenzy and Battle Cry. Battle Cry means as soon as he's placed, he does what it says, and then every time he's hit and lives, he does it. Deal 1 damage to all other minions. Same thing as before, it pairs with those other cards really nicely to build them up. Brawl destroys every minion but 1. It's randomly chosen. I'm willing to bargain that if I was to use this 10 times, it would only go in my favor like 3. So I haven't had a huge track record like with this, but it's helped me in a few situations. This character, 5-5, no taunt, nothing special other than I gain 5 armor when I place her down. Oh, I have this weapon. Attacking a minion costs 1 attack instead of durability, so it's a 1-1 weapon, but I can use it 7 times. And then I have this guy, Rattlegore. He's every time he dies, he gets summoned with -1/1. So you have to kill this minion 9 times to get rid of it. which I've used a few times to either shut out a game because that's 9 damage a turn, and if you kill it, that's 8 damage a turn. So that's big damage, and there's not a whole lot you can do to stop this guy, really. Plus, every time he takes damage, it's gonna buff up my other minions if I have them on the field. But this is the build that I use for normal games, and I want to say most of these cards are just plain warrior cards, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. This one's a plain warrior card. Warriors. I believe all the cards I'm using are warrior cards. Yeah, I think that might not be. Nope, that is. So this whole deck is just basic warrior cards. So as long as you have the warrior class unlocked after beating them through the practice mode, you should just be able to build this deck after... I don't know if you have to level up your... This card's really good, actually. I didn't see this. I didn't know I had this. I must have gotten it recently, but it's a 4/9, and if you hit it with, I don't know, let's say slam for 2 damage, then it has 10 attack. And then it still has 6 health, so that's a really good card. I recommend that if you have it. I will say, though, I'm going to talk about these 3 here in a minute, because I'm focusing more specifically on solo, or not solo play, but standard play. Keep an eye on your gold down here, because once you get 100 gold, you can go into the shop and you can buy a pack, because 1 pack is 100 gold. This is my other build I've been using recently. It's the Demon Hunter. When I logged in, it asked me if I wanted the Demon Hunter, and I said yes. So I have the Demon Hunter now. The same has happened with my friends who made new accounts. They also have the Demon Hunter. For the Demon Hunter, I'm running Sigil of Silence, so as soon as my turn starts, it silences all enemy minions. So if you have Taunt, no longer. If you have... I think it's just all effects like Outcast or Taunt or stuff like that. It just silences them. They can still attack. This one summons a random demon companion. It could be anything from like a 2/1, just normal, or I think it's like a 1/3 with taunt, stuff like that. 2 soul fragments. Soul fragments, I think you can, I don't know what all you can do with them, but you can like recover health, or you could recover mana, I believe. Deadeye, hero power costs 1 less. Special for the Demon Hunter, other than the other classes. All the classes, the hero power costs 2 mana each turn. The Demon Hunter, it costs 1. And it just gives you 1 attack for that turn, and you can hit whatever you want. This makes it to where your hero power costs 1 less, meaning your hero power, basic math, costs 0. So it's a free 1 attack to anything. I use this because it can bring up 3 cards from anywhere in my deck, any card I want. It shows me 3 randomly, and the one that I choose gets put to be the next card I pull. On top of that being really nice, it is a 3/2, so that's, you know, good health, good damage. I use these. They're a 2/2 weapon, 3 costs, so it's not bad. They have lifesteal, so when I hit an enemy, I get 2 health back, which is pretty nice. Coordinated Strike was a card I put in here recently when I was making it. I actually went back to put this card in, because it's 3 1/1s with Rush, so they're not super good, they're gonna die, but it's 3 damage. So, like, let's say they play a Taunt, and you have, like, a bunch of high damage cards on your field, but there's a 3 health Taunt, and you don't want to waste your turn using your big minions to kill. You summon these little guys, they come out, hit him for 3 damage, and then he's gone. I also have this, it's Eye Beam, deal 3 damage. If it's an Outcast, which means, I think Outcasts are specific to the Demon Hunter decks, but Outcast means it's the farthest left or right on your deck, and the card will glow yellow when it's the Outcast card, so you'll know. Vile Call, it's 2/2 demons with lifesteal. If they hit them to kill, you get 2 health. If you attack something, you get 2 health. There's no downside to it. This character here, Taunt Lifesteal 3/5, the same thing. It's a taunt though, so they have to attack it, which means you're guaranteed a minimum of 3 health. Kane's Sun Fury. it has charge. So charge makes it to where instead of, like, rush is for attacking minions, charge is so that you can attack directly the hero, the face, as soon as you play it. So as soon as I play this card, I can just hit them for 3 damage, and then all friendly attacks ignore taunt. So let's say you have a whole row of taunts in the enemy team, like they're running an all taunt deck. I put this card down, taunt's no longer a thing, and I can attack right onto the hero. Next demon you play costs 2 less. That's not getting a whole lot because this is one of the few demons I have, other than this guy. And I have this dude, but that's basically it, so I'm not getting a huge amount of value out of it. Where was I? I'm not getting a huge amount of value out of this card, but it helps for, like, this guy. I had him the other day as a 3 cost instead of an 8, which was pretty nice. But this card as a whole is just pretty solid on its own, being a 4/4 for 4 mana, so it's not really bad. This one summons 2 1/1 demons. Even it has to be outcast, though, but I mean, that's not too bad, because that makes it where you're doing 7 damage a turn. Plus, this character has 4 health, so, I mean, and 5 attack. Pretty good card. Chaos Nova deals 4 damage to all minions. That's yours, enemies. It does not hit the hero, as far as I know. But it is... Your minions will take 4, theirs will take 4. So you can use this to wipe the board, or to weaken stronger minions. I have these for if they're having, like... Say I'm facing a paladin who's summoning a lot of Silverhand recruits, which is what he does for his hero power. They're just 1/1 minions. Nothing special, but every time I hit a minion, I can continuously hit for the 3 durability, and it'll do 3 damage. What did I do? Did I put that back? Oops, that's a 5 cost. Okay. And then I bring the Fell Summoner, Death Rattle, summon a random demon from your hand, which, again, since I don't have a whole lot of demons, that's not super great, but I have this guy. If he comes to my hand, that's really nice. And then, same thing with this dude and this dude. The Fell Summoner, not too bad. 8 damage, so that's pretty solid if you can protect her, because that 3 health is going to be a little stinky. And then I run Skull of Gul'dan. Draw 3 cards, and if this card's farthest left or right, it reduces them by 3. So all my cards, except for this one, are 4 or lower, and a couple 5s and 6s. But if it's a 4 cost, I reduce it by 3, it's now 1 cost. So I can summon things like these, all for 1, instead of being 4. And then my final card is this guy. I've talked about this dude a lot. He's really the quote-unquote carry of my build, I guess. Because when I place him down, he has Rush, meaning he can attack any minion he wants, albeit if there's a taunt, he has to attack it if I choose to. You don't have to attack with Rush if you don't want to. But, so let's say the enemy board's completely clear, and I play this guy. Rush, so he can't hit the hero, but because of my hero power, I can hit the hero. And then this guy, when I attack, he will attack. So my 1 damage now becomes a 9 damage. And the other day, I had the 2/2 weapon on. Which one was it? This one. I had 2/2 lifesteal with 2 of these guys on my field. So I hit the hero for 2 damage from my weapon, healing myself. And then this guy hit him for 8, so that was 10, and then the other guy hit him for 8, so that was 18 damage in 1 turn. And that's basically the entire game in 1 turn. This build isn't super great, so I'm not going to talk about it, but this one is... I'm actually planning to make a video using this build here soon, so I'm not going to spoil too much of it, like the others, how I went fully through them, but this one I'm making a video with. This one is all taunts and divine shields, except for this guy. He's Deathwing. He destroys everything. But, no, so this build is... I'll leave it up if you want to look at it and copy it, but it's a really solid build. I use it against some friends sometimes, and it's really cheap. But Divine Shield, basically, like anything with Divine Shield, like this guy. Divine Shield, when you place it, it'll have a little yellow bubble on it. If they hit it, it takes no damage, but they will. You get 1 free hit, no matter the damage. Like, say it's a 12/12 minion, like, I don't know, Deathwing. I don't know if it prevents his battle cry, but let's say he hits him with 12 damage. This guy has 1 health. He's this guy. 1 health, hits him with 12 damage. He lives. And Deathwing will take 1 damage. Because Divine Shield protects you from all damages as far as I'm aware. Except for, I think, poison. But it has taunt as well, so they can't hit me past it. Along with a bunch of others. And then I have a few secrets, like when a minion dies, give it 3-2. So this minion could go from 1-2 to 4-4, which is nice. Then I have this, when an enemy attacks a minion, it will put the damage off to a 2-1. It's basically just taking the bullet for my minion. So that's nice. But this whole deck is based around Taunt and Divine Shield, so they cannot get through to my hero. And then I'll show you this one, even though I said I wasn't going to, just to show that it's not super great. I just freeze and do secrets and spells. It's mostly freezing, cold, you know, just freezing people using secrets to try to manipulate the battlefield and protect yourself and copy their stuff. But this build is not super good by any means. It's one I'm still trying to finick with. The only thing I can say that's semi-redeeming is this card here, which I don't know if it's specific to Mage or not. But if you can run it in another build, it's really nice because it makes it to where as long as you have mana, you can use your hero power as many times as you want in your turn. So let's say it's turn 10 and I'm playing the Demon Hunter with 1. I play this for 6, I can use my hero power 4 times in that turn. So that's pretty nice, but other than that, that build's kind of meh. I'm still working on it. These are all wild decks, so I'm not going to talk about those. But, yeah, so of the builds that I have that we talked about today, I'd say for sure try out this one, because this one's really solid for free players. And then the Demon Hunter. Those are both really just, like, average decks that can win you some games. It's not going to be like every game you go in and you auto-win or anything like that. And it's not an auto-lose either. But they're solid decks, and if you learn how to play them like I did, they're not too hard to play by any means. Except for this one, maybe, with the dealing damage and protecting yourself. But if you want a true build that's just solely like you go in and turn into a zombie and just let it happen, this one. Because you don't have to do anything other than play your cards, because they will protect you through taunt all alone. And I have this guy, Divine Shield and Poisonous. He's a 1-1. Let's say Sleepy Dragon with taunt. Yeah, we'll use him as an example. 4 damage, 12 health. That's a lot of health for a taunt. So he comes up to this Basilisk and goes, "Hey, you're pretty cool." Boom. Basilisk would be dead normally. Because of Divine Shield, it lives, but because of Poisonous, it kills him. Both of them. I think it kills both of them. Poisonous, no matter the health or damage, will insta-kill the card that attacks it, or if you attack them. So that's a good card to just wipe someone off the face of the earth. But, yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy Hearthstone. If you do get into it, try out some of these decks. They are genuinely for free-to-play or people who haven't come back in a while, because I've only played in years 1 and 2, and here recently I've been playing for about a week or 2 now. But, yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like and a comment below on what you want to see. I'll show it on here. My name up here if you want to add me. If you do, leave a comment and let me know if you added me on here, and we can maybe play sometime. But, yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and, I do have a few more videos coming for the next few days. I will be wearing the same shirt because I'm bulk recording some videos because I'm trying to be more consistent. But, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and comment down below on some more stuff you want to see, whether it's more Hearthstone or more Minecraft, or, I saw someone commented about Star Wars Battlefront. I'd be down for that too. If you guys end up if you guys end up liking the Battlefront videos, if I make any, I would be down to play some with you guys. But, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a great day. Goodbye.